Hampshire's first reported human case of Eastern equine encephalitis, or EEE, in a decade. 4 other states also reporting cases. The virus is rare but has a mortality rate of approximately 30%.
But now scientists have made groundbreaking inroads that they say make erasing bad memories more of a possibility than ever before. Using pulses of laser light, he was able to get rid of select bad memories.
We were able to turn off a specific memory.
From easing traumatic memories of child abuse to healing the effects of post-traumatic stress disorder.
This is historical to be the first robot in the world to be recognized with a citizenship.
So, civilian subdivisions on the moon by 2040. Mars apparently not long after that. Looking into your crystal ball, do we actually see this happen?
As long as we find a way to get along, I think humanity is destined to move out into the solar system.
Because on this date, according to many credible sources, computers would malfunction, prison gates would open, dams would flood, banks would lose all their money, nuclear missiles would launch by themselves. They did this because they were told the end was near.
Well, let me ask you this back. How do you know you were human?
At this time, we would like you to live on your cell phones and ignore the play. Silence your cell phones because they are listening to you. The exits are through the signs. Nowhere, you're doomed, doomed, I say, unless you get up right now. Through the signs marked exit. Let's pray.
Dear Lord, you are the God of all people. There is no group, no person that you do not love. But we confess that we have not loved as you loved. We have put people into categories. We judge, we exclude, we ignore. We think we are the only ones who deserve your love. Thank you for loving us even when we are not loving. Help us, dear Lord. We need you. Help us to see your image in the people who are inside and outside our community. Speak this love through this play. You are art. And even through this play, this old and initially set in a country that is not our own, let it be about us now. Be with the actors, calm their nerves, be their peace. Be their center, help them to recognize their part in a larger story. Be with the audience, be their peace, be their center, help them to recognize their part in the larger story. We love you and give all the glory to you in your loving and compassionate name. Amen.
Just sit back and relax, escape reality, and enjoy the show. Get out while you still can.
Good morning, Alexia.
Was your 15 hours
How
of
may we
sleep
assist you, Mr. Kin?
Download memory.
Again? You humans and your lack of variety.
Which memory?
You know the one of her, Madame Lubov.
What's up? You gotta think for older
Download
women.
in progress.
Ah! Ah!
What are you doing here?
Just, reading. Alexia, what time is it?
Almost 2, kid.
I have conveniently turned off the lights, as it was already bright, Mr. Kin.
Kin, what are you doing here?
So, Alexia, the transport is, what, 2 hours late?
Why don't you look it up for yourself?
That seems to be accurate.
Dunya, I came here on purpose to meet them from the station, and then I sat down and fell asleep.
I don't believe you. I think that... Is that them? I think I hear them coming.
Not yet. They've got 5 years of baggage to collect. 5 years that employer of yours has been off-world, Madame Lubov. I was just downloading a memory of her, actually. I was just a kid, 5 or so. My dad, he's dead now. He punched me good with his bottle-gripping fist. He was drunk. Anyways, Madame Lubov, she saw it all, and she brings me into this very room, the M nursery. She says, "Don't cry, tiny little Audi. It'll be healed in time for your wedding." Audi. That's what they call those of us who aren't fortunate enough to be born inside bubble estates. Audi. Like some freaky belly button with the umbilical cord still partially attached. It's offensive, but it's true, isn't it? I'm outside, and yet here I am with this nice coat, my nice shoes, and my smooth skin. Not born in a bubble, but pretending I am.
I didn't sleep all night.
What's up with you, Dunya?
Oh, I'm trembling. I think I'm going to faint.
Oh, just stop. Stop pretending to be delicate. Stop pretending that you're like them. You should know who you are, Dunya, just an outie like me.
These were going to the gardener for
The gardener said these were going on the table for decorations. And she'll bring me some coffee.
Very well.
Alex, here, what's the weather?
Why don't you go outside and
Frost.
tell me the frost?
Frost. Ah.
3 degrees of frost. Isn't that something?
3 degrees of frost.
Is that so?
That is so. Alexira, there's frost, yet the cherry trees are in bloom?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. You got a point.
Something's not right, Alexira. Something's wrong with the climate. I don't approve.
Your approval means nothing to me, Yeppy.
Okay. Kim, yesterday, was it the day before or the day after? I can't remember, but I bought these boots, and what do they do? Ask again, what do they do? Alexira, is there something I can do to stop the squeaking?
I don't care about you, or your stupid boots either, Yeppy.
Right, well, every day there's something so stupid, so unexpected that happens. But do I complain? No, I just keep smiling. I better go. That's what I'm talking about. Just keep smiling. Just keep smiling.
He proposed to me. Yeppy has. I mean, he's a nice enough human of the male species. But I don't understand a thing that he... A nice enough man, I suppose. Good, I like him. But I don't understand a thing that he... And it's always the same way with him. I mean, he worships me. And he trips over his own feet. You know what we call him?
No.
The born loser.
I think I hear them coming.
Oh, what's wrong with me? Oh, I'm trembling. I'm cold all over. And oh, I think I'm going to faint.
I haven't seen you for 5 years.
Go in there.
Oh, do you remember what this room is, Mama?
Oh, the nursery.
The climate isn't working in this state like it once was. It's freezing cold in here, and my hands are numb. But we kept the place just how it was. You know, your rooms, the white and the violet ones. Do you remember, Mama?
The nursery. Oh, you beautiful, precious, tiny little room. I used to sleep here when I was just a tiny little... I am like a tiny little girl again. And Varia, you're just like a tiny little nun.
The transport was 2 hours late, again! Can you believe it? I can't. What kind of way is that to treat us? We rely on the policy-making systems with our founding fathers written in the Constitution.
Dogs eat nuts.
They what?
Really?
Get out! Yes, we like nuts. Oh, I mean, woof, woof.
It almost looks like a real dog. Get out! Here's another nut. Good dog. Who's a good doggy? Yes, you are.
I am? I mean, I am a good dog. Woof, woof. This is humiliating.
We were waiting for you forever.
4 nights and I couldn't sleep a wink. I'm frozen stiff. Alexira, turn up the heat.
I'm sorry, Miss Anya, but I can't comply with that request.
Excuse me. Why?
We're not made
We've
of
been
money.
having trouble regulating the temperature. Now sit. I need to tell you something.
What now?
Yeppy, the clerk, remember, he proposed to me.
Drama and more. I've lost my VR classes. Where are...
And he says that he loves me. I mean, what can you think of such a declaration? And
my room, my windows. It's as if I'd never gone away. I'm at home.
Troff is here?
Troff is here?
Yes! The day before yesterday, he arrived. He's sleeping in the bathhouse outside the bubble.
Dunya?
We told him to wait until, because he wanted to come in.
Dunya?
Yes?
Dunya, Mama's asking for some coffee, or something quick.
Of course.
Well, you've come home again. Our tiny little princess. You won't believe what I've been through. Left in April. So cold. Charlotta talking the whole way, doing her card tricks. And those stupid mimetics of hers are so loud. Why did you stick me with Charlotta? You couldn't go alone at 17. We get to New Paris. Cold. Still cold. My French is terrible. And Mama. She's living in some 6th floor. Full of all these French people, all in this cramped smoke everywhere. I can't breathe. Mama's smiling, but I can't bear to see Mama looking so... All of a sudden, I felt so sorry for Mama. I put my arms around her head and I hugged her, and she was crying, weeping. Don't. She's already sold the summer off-world home for just a couple gold coins. Physical coins. She has no digital currency, nothing. I haven't anything either. We barely had enough to make it back here, and Mama simply won't rein it in. At the station restaurant, she orders the most expensive thing on the menu and gives waiters a huge tip. Charlotta and Yasha too. How are things here? Has the interest been paid? With what exactly? Politeness, goodwill, wishing really, really hard. The estate will be sold by the end of the year. No.
Oh. Okay, so we've got level 86 chickens. We're coming here to jumps to upgrade the cows. Onward, Mildred, to victory!
I'd like to just... Varya, has he proposed to you? But he loves you. Why don't you both make up your minds? What are you waiting for? I think that it's just not meant to be. That's what I think. Now I hate to see him because everyone's always talking about our wedding. They're always congratulating us when the truth is nothing happened.
We're good. We're clear. Okay. Now I can go for the Milkmania achievement.
And you have a brooch shaped like a bumblebee? Oh, then Mama just had to buy it for me. In New Paris. I went up in a jetpack. Well, now I know. My Anya is home. If only we could get you married off to some rich man, then I could stop worrying. I could disappear further and further to an off-world colony. There I'd fly away. The birds are singing in the orchard. Alexira, what time is it?
Why don't you go outside until... Oh.
It's 5
in the morning, Miss Anya.
Time for bed. Come on.
May I pass through?
Yasha, I didn't recognize you.
And who are you?
I'm Dunya. Don't you remember? Well, I mean, when you left, I was just a little girl. And...
Well, look at you. You are a little turnip.
What's going on here?
I dropped a cup.
Well, don't just stand there. Pick it up.
Oh. Does Mama know that Troff is here?
No. We'll wake him later.
Will it be good for Mama that he's here?
He'll remind her of Grisha. 6 years we buried our father. A month later, Grisha drowned.
Please.
So, I was 7 years old, a baby myself. I could understand how Mama could run away and leave everything behind, but now, she couldn't face it. And Trough tutored Grisha. He's going to remind Mama. We should.
The mistress will be taking her coffee. Is it ready? Where's the cream? Wake up, girl. I forgot. You know what? Bound for New Paris. The old master went to the real Paris once on horseback. Now there's no more.
First, please, what are you mumbling about?
The mistress is home again. I live to see her. Don't mind if I break down now.
Okay, how does it go? Let's see. I put the yellow ball into the corner pocket, then go off the cushion in the middle.
Cat claw into the top corner. We used to sleep here when we were kids. And suddenly, strange as it seems, unaccountably, I've grown old. Yeah.
Time passes.
Who?
I said time passes.
Oh, no, that's bad. It smells like armpit.
I'm going to bed. Good night, Mama.
My beautiful one, my tiny little angel child. Aren't you glad to be home? I cannot get over it.
Good night, Auntie.
God bless you. You are, to me, you are your mother. You looked exactly like this. Do you remember?
She's just exhausted.
Oh, I'm not tired at all.
Well, I'd say so after that trip.
Well, it's about that time you went.
You haven't changed a bit, Varia. I'll have some coffee now, and then we'll all go.
Okay. I'll go and see about the bags.
Thank you, dear old woman. I am so glad you're still with us.
It's like the day before yesterday.
Oh, her hearing audio sensors are gone.
Well, I just cannot sit still. My body won't let me. Oh, I could just die with happiness. Laugh at me all you like, my dear tiny little chaperone, and my tiny little dollhouse. Mom, tell us about the thing. My daughter, Dashenka.
Yeah, I want to talk
sends
about
her
As
lunch.
much as I love small talk, I have to leave. There's no time for it, so I'll just tell you outright. You already know your estate will be sold at the end of the year to pay off your debts. But I'm here to tell you this. Stop worrying! I have a plan! Gab, I'm talking to you.
Oh, yeah, sure you are.
Now, you have to lease out your cherry orchard for summer settlements. The upcoming holiday season, you make at the very least $100,000 a year.
I'm sorry, but that's stupid.
I am sure I don't understand you.
You rent out the estate. Now, with the upcoming holiday season, you'd make at the very least $100,000 a year. The house will have to come down, but it served its purpose, yes? You chop down the cherry orchard.
Chop? Oh, excuse me, chop? Chop down the cherry orchard. If I may, in this whole colony, I cannot think of what. It's all right. The one remarkable thing about this estate happens to be our cherry orchard.
One thing remarkable about your cherry orchard is that it's big. It only bears fruit every other year, and even then, no one buys your cherries. They go to rot.
Excuse me, this cherry orchard is...
All right.
No, it is mentioned even in the Encyclopedia
If
Galactica.
we can't come up with something, then on January 1st, 2100, it won't just be your cherry orchard on the chopping block. It'll be your whole estate. Now, believe me, there's no other way out of this. Absolutely nothing you could possibly do. There's no other way.
Back 40 or 50 years ago, we'd take the cherries and we'd dry them and pickle them, and we'd make jam out of them. And it just so happened to be that...
Not again.
We'd take those dried cherries off the colonies 1 and 2, and money. Those dried cherries, they were so sweet, so soft, And with my smell sensors, I could smell. They knew the way back then. The secret way.
What was the way?
Nobody met.
Cool story first.
What about New Paris, eh? Did you eat Earth-exported vegan snails?
Hey, crocodile.
Get out! What's a crocodile? Are those vegan?
I don't know. You've got mail. You've got mail. Are you gonna get that, Mama? Oh, that's from New Paris. Dang goodness. I am done with New Paris.
And did you know, Lubob, how old this chifforobe is? About a week ago, I took out the bottom drawer, I looked and I saw there was a date carved into it. This chifforobe was made exactly 200 years ago. 1899.
200 years? Get out!
Yes, excuse me. Move. Excuse me. Dear deeply respected chifforobe, I salute you. You survived the comet of 1910, the millennial bug of 1999. Oh, noble chifforobe, you have devoted your existence to the highest ideals of truth and decency.
Amen.
For the preservation of our human hope for.
Well.
You're just the same as ever, Gav.
What's a chifforobe?
I really have to be going.
I think it's time for your memory upload now.
Okay.
Don't be dare thou dastardly dillions! Don't allow me to see thou your owners esteem dead, letting a machine intervene with your wonderful intellect! Brittany, don't allow it to stop thy spirit! Why can't it find the sucking stick? Forsooth, I've bested the beast! You've lost your mind! She has a mind?
Back in April, the gentleman went through half a bathtub of pickles.
What is Bruce talking about? She's been mumbling on like this for years. We've all gotten used to it.
Ah, the wisdom of old age.
Charlotta and I haven't welcomed you back yet.
Yes, yes. You kiss the hand, then tomorrow the elbow. And then what?
Oh.
Wow. This is not my day today, is it? Show us some magic, Charlotta, won't you?
Oh yeah, Charlotta, just a quick bit of magic.
No, I couldn't possibly, darling. Thank you. I must sleep.
How about that?
Yes. In 3 weeks then, madam. Subpoena you later. Au revoir. I don't want to leave.
You don't have to.
If you should change your mind about the settlement.
Would you leave already?
I'm going.
Oh, what a great move! I bite my tongue. I beg your pardon, Varia. Varia's going to marry him. Her nice, young man.
Don't say that, Aunt. Oh, she's teasing Varia. I'd be happy to see you two together. He's a good man.
A decent fellow, truth be told. One of the most, as my daughter is first to say.
I think he's hot.
Well, she says a lot of... Anyways, dear madam, I just want to borrow a teeny tiny little bit.
Oh, we haven't got it. We haven't.
Well, it'll turn up somewhere. I used to think all is lost now. I'm dead. When, lo and behold, a transport was built over my land, and the money comes in. It'll come right again. You'll see. If not today, tomorrow. Who knows? My daughter may win the lottery. She bought a ticket. Right here looks lucky, huh?
Well, I'm gonna go to bed now.
Your pants. You wore the wrong ones again. What am I going to do with you?
Yasha, your mother's been here since yesterday, sitting in the servants' quarters waiting for you.
Yasha, you're home. I waited
come back tomorrow.
Oh, look. Look at the orchard.
Look. It's not cold. Look at the orchard. Isn't it beautiful, Mom?
Oh, the orchard is all in white. Do you remember it, Bob? The long avenue as far as you could see, straight as a ribbon, shining up in the fence. Do you remember?
My childhood. So pure. My pure orchard white.
Yes.
And they'll sell this orchard to pay off debts. How stupid!
Oh, look! I see my mother walking into the orchard dressed in white. I see her.
Where?
Oh, Mama. Oh! Oh, there's no one there. It just seemed like to the right at the curve, the white sapling bent over. It looks like a woman in a white dress. But marvelous white masses of blossoms.
Madam Lubov? I just came to say hello. And then go. I was told to wait till morning, but I just couldn't wait to see you.
It's trough, Mama.
Trough. I'm your son's Gersh's tutor. Rest in peace. Have I changed so much?
That's enough. That's enough. Bob. Trough, this is why I told you to wait until tomorrow.
Grisha, my boy. Grisha, my son.
What can be done, Mama? It was God's will.
And drowned? Tell me why. Tell me why, Trough. Oh, Anya's asleep in there, and I'm being so noisy, so much noise. When did you change, Trough? When did you get so old and ugly?
Not you too. A woman on the train thought I was homeless.
Well, you were just a boy yourself then, so adorable. And now look at you, you're losing your hair and wearing glasses. And how can you still be a student?
I expect I'll die a student.
Well, it's time for bed. And you've grown older too, Fish.
Well, then, I guess I'm off to bed too. I wonder, dear madam, if we might stay here tonight. If you don't mind, do you? And oh, Bob, my dearest friend. Please. Tomorrow morning I wanted to ask for help with. I just need 240 credits.
Here we go again.
Just 240 to pay interest on the mortgage.
I have no money, my sweet.
Oh, it's a small sum. I'll give it back.
Well, Gail will give it to you. Let her have it, Gail.
No, let her have it, all right.
No. I said let her have it. She needs it, and she'll pay it back.
I see my sister hasn't lost the habit of throwing money away. Can you stand further away, please? You smell like a flock of poultry flew into the monkey house.
Well, you haven't changed a bit either.
No, I have. What do you say? Dasha, your mother is still here. She's still waiting for you in the servants' quarters.
Tell her to come back tomorrow.
Mama would do the same. Left to herself, she'd give up everything she's ever had. Yes, there is no cure for the disease, I believe. It would be good if someone left us lots of money. It would be good if Anya married a wealthy man. It would be good to, maybe we could try our luck with our rich aunt. So very, very rich. If only God helped us. Oh, don't howl. My auntie's rich, but she doesn't like us. My sister married a man without his own money, She not only married a man without money, she behaved, well, you couldn't exactly say she's behaved with decorum. She's good and kind, but one has to admit, she's a woman of slippery morals. You can see it with your own eyes, how she moves her, she's there. Oh, my right eye! I was just talking about the thing in my eye, and last Thursday when I was at the civil court.
Why aren't you in bed, Anya?
Can't sleep. Oh, my girl, my niece, my child. No, you're not my child. You are my angel,
Everybody loves you, but you talk too much. Try to be quiet. And why did you have to say that about Mama? Your own sister for?
I know, it was stupid. Stupid, help me. And only just now, I made a speech to a shipper-robe. A shipper-robe, it was stupid. And only when I had realized, I had known how stupid it was.
She's right, Auntie. You should try to be quiet more often.
Well, I just don't talk.
It'll help you relax if you don't talk so much.
All right, I'll be quiet. Only, I need to talk about business for one. No more talking. Oh, don't howl. I swear, on my honor, on anything you will, that the estate will not be sold. You can call me anything you like. Anything you can call me, and anything you like, you can call me.
Upload beginning.
Anything you like.
Can we hurry this along? Upload complete.
Would anyone like a lemon drop?
Yeah, that actually sounds quite good.
Do you have things you'd like to forget? Did your son tragically drown? Does your mother spend all of your money in far-off lands without you getting any benefit? Well, my friends, what if I told you you could forget all about that here at the M Nursery? Come with me on this journey of healing. Technical difficulties. With our patented, forget it ever happened technology, we simply affix the patented mimic memory file port receiver to the top of the patient's head, and all you have to do is tell the technician what you'd like to forget.
Okay, so one time my aunt asked me to take care of her cat, and instead of telling her right away, I gave her a throw rug instead.
That's not the weirdest thing we've heard here.
She's taken care of that rug for 3 years.
Oh. Don't worry, it's nothing the M Nursery can't hold. Now, as you can see, our participants will use state-of-the-art technology to remove the bad memories from the client. Now, what can you tell me about your aunt's cat?
I have an aunt?
As we can see, the remaining particles of the enemy are fed through the hose and into our mimic memory containment unit, where they will reside for the rest of time, but are the full legal disclosure of the M Nursery and can be used however we'd like, in marketing material, at Christmas parties for laughs at your expense, or in any other way in all perpetuity.
What is perpetuity? Her head outie? Outer?
Thank you, and if you have any other questions, contact the Mimic operators at toll-free 1-800-I-ERASE. That is 1-800-I-ERASE.
Where are we going? My house? Wait, where do I live? Who am I?
We interrupt this confusing, sad nonsense to bring you an important announcement. It's Extreme View News with your hosts, Ingrid Stevenson and Mike Mikeson.
Good evening, Earth. I'm your host, Mike Mikeson.
And I'm Ingrid Stevenson.
Yes, today's broadcast will include information on the Panic by murder scorpions, but most importantly, the newest design for all the pandas at Producer Panda.
Later on, we will discuss the potential disaster of Y2.1K. But first, we will go to Kate Brown with the weather.
We are all doomed. The skies will soon blacken with the ashes of the devil's armpits, and there will be a great pestilence descending o'er the land.
And how will it affect our 5-day forecast?
There is no 5-day forecast. This is it. The world, as we know it, is coming to an end.
You always knew how to say it, Kate. Moving into our main stories of the day, we go to our in-house commentator. She calls herself the Station Master, which by name means she will save us all.
The U.S. is in mass panic at the announcement of murder scorpions. Our sources say that they're like normal scorpions, but have bigger, pointier teeth and undoubtedly come from the harmless Saudis from the outside. In order to defeat these abominations to nature, we recommend throwing hot dogs at them and loudly and threateningly reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. With any luck, those outies will go back to wherever they came from. If you'd like protection from the murder scorpions, remember to purchase one of my extreme transport tickets to off-road colonies of New Paris and New York City. Or purchase one of my
couple of states. If you use the promo code PANIC, you will receive life, liberty, and the...
Thank you.
You're fired.
In other news, the world is soon going to end at the hands of Y2.1K. But in unrelated news, the Extreme News Studio has a new slogan, Extreme News, where we fear for you.
Thank you, Ingrid. Moving on to something interesting. There is a new design for all of the Pandas app. Produce a Panda. A new design called Perfectly Peaceful, Pleasant, Pretty Panda is already sweeping the nation, or what is left of it. I, for one, think it's these success stories that really keep America running. Back to you, Ingrid.
As Y2.1K looms, we here at Channel 3, for your safety, recommend these safety measures.
Turning off all personal holograms before midnight.
Say goodbye to your loved ones or whatever.
I'm Mike Mason, reminding you to stay safe.
And I'm Ingrid Stevenson, reminding you not to make impossible demands.
So Did anybody hear that singing? Or was that just the voices in my head? What is real? Am I real? I don't have a birth certificate, my proof of purchase, my receipt. I don't know how old I am. I like to think I'm young. I do have memories. My father and mother used to go to fairs and give very good performances. I performed in the Leap of Death. Or was it the Leap for Life? Leap for Life. Did anybody hear that voice? Mama died. I remember. My father met a certain German lady, and she taught me excellently, and I became a governess. I remember those things, but did those things happen to me? Or were they memories that were implanted? What if I'm only programmed to believe they happened? What if everything I've ever known has been a lie? Oh well, I don't have no one to talk to. I'm all alone.
You can always talk to me.
Like I said, I have no one.
Still, it must be nice to travel out there, see strange new worlds beyond the stars.
Yup. No. Right now, I'd really like to be beyond.
Naturally, the idea of beyond has arrived at a certain state of arrival.
That doesn't make a bit of sense.
No. I don't need beyond. I'm gonna stay right here on this earthbound binary of inner and outer, no matter the danger. I was gonna revolve on the safe side to check on a very fine ground.
Well, that's it. I'm done. I'm surrounded by brainy idiots. I have no one to talk to. I don't know who I am or why I am.
I'm here for you.
You're just a figment of my imagination.
Talk to me.
Figments don't talk.
Can I borrow you for 2 words when you're done now?
Fine. Give me my scarf, will you? It's by the door. It's getting.
Anything, I'll go get it. Now, where did I put my gun?
Born loser. That man is a moron.
I hope he doesn't find his gun. I mean, what if he hurts? I've become so anxious. I'm frightened of everything. The family took me in when I was little and treated me like one of their own. My hands are smooth, spotless, as in inner lady's hands. And I mean, I'm worried about everything, and it's dreadful being so refined with feelings. If you deceive me, I don't know what would become of me.
You cute little cabbage. You know, a girl shouldn't let herself get carried away like that. If there's one thing I hate, it's a girl who's too eager to misbehave.
I'm desperately in love with you. I mean, you've seen the world, you've traveled, and you've really lived.
Yes, I have. I tell you this, a girl who falls in love.
Business?
It's the masters.
Please.
No, go home. Go home as if you're coming from the river. You wouldn't want to think that we're seeing each other.
Your breath stinks.
Ah! Decide. One word. Yes or no? Yes or no? Give me an answer.
7. Oh my goodness. Yesterday, that was full of money. Today, almost empty. Varia. Economize. And me, oh my goodness, spend. Oh, and now I've dropped them. They're everywhere.
Let me help you pick these up.
Please do, Dasha.
Oh, what's so funny?
It's you.
That's it!
Just so.
It's him or it's me?
Go away, Yasha. Get out of this.
Fine. I'm going. I'm gone.
My apologies for, ruining the mood here. But your estate will be sold! And for some just incomprehensible reason, you don't care!
What are we to do? Tell us what?
I keep telling you, every day I tell you, you have to lease out your orchard for summer settlements.
Settlements and settlers, tourists and nomads. It's tacky.
I agree.
Oh, what am I to do? Faint? Perhaps I shall spit blood? You kill me. You're killing me.
Oh, please don't go, my friend, my dear, dear friend. We'll think of something.
What more is there to think about?
Just please don't go. It's nicer when you're here. You're right. I'm always waiting for something to happen. Maybe I'm waiting for the estate to collapse and crush us all. I mean, we've already sinned so much.
Take shot off the center.
So many sins.
Go back to the side pocket.
What kind of sins have you...
I've lost my luxury by licking lemon drops.
My sins? Psh, too many to count. 1, I've scattered money without a thought. 2, I married a man who left us all in debt and drank himself to death. 4, I fell in love again at just the wrong time. And this was my first punishment. My boy drowned in the river. 4, I abandoned my family. I shut my eyes and ran off to New Paris with this new love. There he robbed me and left me for another woman. 5, I tried to take my own. It was so stupid, so shameful. Lord, be merciful. Forgive me my sins. That's from New Paris. He begs my forgiveness and he begs me to go back. Do I hear music?
Our local orchestra is still in town.
Oh, they're still around? We should have them over, throw a party, get dressed up for the new year.
I don't hear any...
You should get married, my friend.
Yes, I should.
To our Varia, she's a good girl.
Yes, she is.
When we adopted Varia, it was clear. She comes from good people outside the bubble. You see what a hard worker she is, and most importantly, she loves you. And you've liked her a long time, so...
I'm not against it. She is a good girl.
I've been offered a place at the bank. $6,000 a year. Did you hear?
You in a bank, you should just stay where you are.
Please, ma'am, put something on. It's damp.
You are a nuisance, dear friend.
I don't care. You left this morning without telling me.
You're so old, Furs.
What can I do for you?
She says you're old!
I have lived a long time. I've lived a long time. They were getting ready to sell me before your father was born. I was high in the household rank before freedom for the memetics was declared. Only I didn't take my freedom. I stayed. Everyone was so happy. Now, no more.
Ah, yes, the golden, good old days when you had no rights. No rights, no citizenship, no ability to even say, hey, how about not selling me for scrap today?
That's right. The memetics knew their place. The outies stayed outside, and the innies stayed inside. Now it's all topsy-turvy, and you don't know where you are.
Be quiet, Furs. Oh, here are girls.
Oh, come, my darlings. If only you two knew how much I love you. Oh, Anya, come sit next to me. Like that.
Our eternal student is never far from the young ladies.
What's that to you?
When he's 50, he'll be a student.
Why don't you just...
Oh, poor despicable me. Oh, no, I'm upsetting the academic. You know what? Fine, I'll leave you alone. But it's only fair to ask, Trough. What do you think of me?
I think, King, that you're rich and getting richer. The circle of life requires that carnivores eat whatever comes their way. It is essential to life that the predator eats the prey. So, you too, this cruel system we call life, are essential.
John, tell us about the planets, astronomy, or...
Oh, no, let's go where we left off yesterday.
What was that?
Human pride.
Oh, yes. We didn't get anywhere. We couldn't answer why we pride ourselves on being human. But what sense does it make when the vast majority of us are crude, ignorant, and profoundly unhappy? We have to stop admiring ourselves. Only work can save us.
In the end, you are just as dead.
But who knows? What does it mean to be dead? Perhaps we have 100 senses. And it's only the 5 we know that are destroyed, and the remaining 95 continue on. What a beautiful thought.
A genius.
Humanity progresses, perfecting its powers. We must work more and talk less. Our night's talk is just a distraction. We distract ourselves with talk and technology. Where are all the improvements that technology was supposed to bring? I mean, where are the harmonious galactic villages of virtual reality? The safety and security of the bubble estates? The human advancement of artificial intelligence? It was all just talk. Talking without work. Talking without action. Just talking. Talking, and I feel like I should stop talking.
I work, you know. I get up every morning, and I go out, and I see how people are. How few truly honest, honorable people there are left in this world. Sometimes I like to think of our vast forests, endless valleys, and infinite horizons, and we living here should be giants!
Giants are fine in fairy tales, but anywhere else they'd freak us all out. There goes Soph.
There goes Sophia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the sun has gone down.
Yes.
A wondrous nature, glowing with an eternal fire. So beautiful, so indifferent. You we call mother. Life and death are united in you. You give life. You destroy.
Auntie, you're doing it again.
Yes. Maybe you should go put the yellow ball in the corner pocket.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
What was that?
I don't know. A cable must have broken somewhere far off, probably in the mines, but far, far away.
It could have been something like a bird, a raven, perhaps.
Or an owl.
There's something unpleasant about it, sinister almost, and I don't know how.
The same thing happened before the disaster. Owls were screaming and generators were groaning.
Before what disaster?
The medic citizenship.
Wait a minute, can owls scream?
You know, my friends, it's evening now. We should go in. I know you have tears in your eyes. What is it, little one?
It's nothing, Mom. I'm all right.
You sure?
Someone's coming.
Hey! Hey! Can we pass through here to go through the station?
Yes, you may.
Oh, I'm deeply welcoming from you from the bottom of my heart. What's the weather like, huh? Give me your tire!
You're poor. You're hollow mousing.
Yarn
Free!
They're
refuse! Please, you fellow hungry American down on her luck, just a few!
Move away!
Get
servant's fee at home and you just gave her gold. Gold.
You could have at least asked her if she could give you some change!
You're right. What is to be done with such a fool as I am? At home, I'll give you everything I've got. King, lend me some more.
At your service, madam.
Thank you. We should actually go in now. And Varia, we've found your fiancé. Congratulations.
It's nothing to make jokes about, Mama.
Oh, I see. Althea, get thee to a nunnery!
Oh, my hands are all shaky. I haven't played pool in a long, long time. Okay, time to go in. It'll soon be supper. Why did I let that outer frighten me? My heart is beating hard.
May I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that on January 1st, 2100, the estate will be sold. So just keep thinking about that. Keep thinking. Hey.
We should thank the outer who frightened Varia. Now there's no one but us.
Varya never leaves us alone, because she thinks we'll fall in love. She can't understand. We're beyond love. We transcend all the petty and imaginary things like love. Forward! We must go irresistibly on towards that bright star which burns there in the distance.
No, you are glorious! I mean, it's glorious here. Today.
Yes, the weather is wonderful.
But I don't love the cherry orchard as much as I used to. I used to love it with all of my heart. I thought there was no better place on earth than our orchard.
All of Earth is our orchard. Think. Your grandfather, your great-grandfather, and all your ancestors let outsiders die while they lived inside their protective bubbles. Let that sink in.
Don't you think I know this? The dead are looking at me from every cherry in the orchard. Every leaf and every stalk, I hear their voices. We're all of us are corrupted by... Good people died so that I could live. I owe my life to people we wouldn't even let in our front door. I already know this. You don't need to remind me.
But to live in the present, we have to atone for our past. Finish with it. It's going to hurt. There's no easy way. You must see that, Anya.
Our house isn't ours. It hasn't been ours for a long time. I've already left the bubble estate behind. I'm free.
I know that happiness is coming, Anya. I can see it already.
The moon is rising.
Yes, the moon is rising.
There it is. Happiness, there it comes. It comes near and near, and if we don't live to see it, we shall not know it.
But what does that matter? Others will see it. Varya again. Pain.
Come on, let's go to the river. It's nice there.
Let's go.
Mikey.
On to round 2.
Mom, are you coming to dance? I'm sweating. I've already had 2 strokes since we got here. Sweat and strokes don't really go well with dancing. But you know what they say. When in Rome. What's a Rome? But besides 2 strokes, high blood pressure, rickets, leprosy, scarlet fever, hepatitis C, malaria, jaundice, poison ivy, the black plague, a cold, appendicitis, and intense profusion of moisture coming out my pores. I'm as healthy as a horse. Speaking of horses, did you know that we are directly descended from the same horse that Caligula appointed to set it? But my problem is I have no money. Since it's my problem, it's your problem too. Obviously. Hungry horse can't think of anything but money. It's the same with me and money.
Kin said that I had a horse face.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Horses are a fine animal. You know, you can get a price for a horse.
Mrs. Kidd,
You look like a well-dressed homeless person.
Homeless and proud of it.
We've hired the band. How are they to be paid?
When I think of the superhuman effort you've put into chasing money all your life, if you'd have put that energy into something meaningful and useful, you could have turned the world upside down.
Nietzsche, a philosopher, very great, most famous superhuman, says somewhere something that is perfectly acceptable to counterfeit money.
And you've read Nietzsche?
Not exactly. My daughter Dashenka told me.
I love myself some Nietzsche.
Anyways, now that I find myself backed into a corner, counterfeiting sounds pretty good to me. The day after tomorrow, I have to pay 300 credits. I've got 130 already. The money's gone! No! I lost the money! Where's the money? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Now we'll count. Oh, almost had another stroke.
Not again.
What is keeping Gab? What can she be doing beyond the bubble? Dunya, give the musicians some tea, please.
I'll bet the auction didn't even happen.
It wasn't the best time to throw a party, the end of the world and all that, but let's try to not worry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Charlotta. Oh, get out!
Thank you. Think of a card. Any card.
I've thought of one.
All right, now shuffle. Now give this here.
Oh, my dear Miss Fish.
Good. Good. Top.
Is that your card in your coat pocket? Eight of spades! Quite right! Get out!
Top card. Don't think. What is it?
What card? Well, the Queen of Spades.
So it is. What's one now?
Ace of Hearts.
So it is. For my next trip.
What lovely weather we're having.
You're lovely weather, madam.
Who said that?
I think it's rather hot.
You're rather hot, my dear.
She's a ventriloquist. Get out!
Amazing, Charlotta! I wish I could be you when I grow up.
even know who I am.
Oh, yes, of course. The self is just a delusion of the modernity
Attention for my last and final trick. Here we have a lovely dollhouse. Who would like to buy my dollhouse?
Get out!
Bravo, bravo. Once more, once more. Deux, trois. Deux, trois. And thank you. Tell me how you did that. Tell me now. Tell me. Don't die if you don't tell me.
And still no Gaia. Seriously, what can she be doing outside the bubble all this time? Everything must be over by now. Either the estate is sold or the auction didn't happen. Why must they keep us in the dark?
Auntie bought it. I know it.
Oh, I'm sure.
The rest of my life is being decided today. My entire fate is under the hammer.
Mrs. King.
The eternal student. You've only been thrown out of 2 different universities so far. When will it be 3?
He's only teasing Varia. If you want to, go ahead and marry Kin. And if you don't want to, then don't. Nobody is forcing you, my darling.
It isn't a joke to me, Mama. I like him. He's a good man.
Then marry him. I don't understand what you're waiting for.
I can't propose to him, Mama. Everybody's been talking about our wedding for 2 years now. They're always congratulating us. He either says nothing or jokes about it. And I understand. He's getting rich. He's busy. He can't bother about me. And if I had some money of my own, even a little bit, even only 100 credits, I'd give it all up and go far away. I'd join a convent.
To a nunnery go.
I thought students were supposed to be intelligent. Trough, you look so old and ugly.
Yeppy's pool cue got stuck in the ceiling. How is that not funny to you guys?
Why is Yeppy here? Who said he could come here? Who said he could play pool? What is wrong with you people?
Don't tease her, Trough. She's sad enough as it is.
Sad for what? She makes herself sad by taking too much on herself. All summer, she wouldn't give me and Anya any peace. Terrified we would start a romance. She can't understand. Anya and I are above love.
And I suppose I'm beneath love. Why isn't my sister here? Is the estate sold or not? I'm going to scream or do something drastic. Say something, Trough, say something.
It's sold. Or it's not sold. And today we will know. And yes or no, the causes are long past. It was decided long ago. So be calm, my dear. For once, stop lying to yourself. Look truth in the eye.
Whose truth? You may be able to tell what's true and not true, but I have lost my sight. I can't see anything. You're so sure you've got all the answers, but my dear, isn't it because you haven't lived out a single one of your questions? You're able to look into the future because your innocent eyes hide the terrible things life will bring. We're not as brave as you, not so honest or so intellectual. But don't be so quick to judge. I was born here. My grandfather, my father lived here. I love this house, this bubble. Without the cherry orchard, my life doesn't make any sense. And if it has to be sold, sell me with it. My son drowned here. Show some pity.
I do feel for you. I pity you more than you'll ever know.
You should have worded that differently.
You've got mail.
Today I have there's a heaviness here, a tightness you can't imagine. It's so noisy in here. I jump at every sound. I'm shaking and I can't go away by myself. I'm afraid of the silence. Don't judge me, Troff. I'm as fond of you as if you were my own child. I'd be happy if you and Anya were married. Really, I mean that. But my dear, you have to finish your studies. Really, what are you doing letting fate toss you this way and that? It's not normal. Am I right? Yes. And you must do something about your beard. It's ridiculous. You're a funny-looking boy.
You've got mail.
I don't care how I look.
You've got mail.
That's from New Paris. I get one every day. Yesterday, now today. That wild man is in a bad way again. He's sick and he's alone and he asks to be forgiven and he begs me to return and I really should go to New Paris to be near him for a while. Don't look at me like that, Troff. What else can I do? What can I do? He's sick, he's alone, unhappy, and who's to look after him? Who's to keep him from messing up his life any further? To give him his medicine on time? Why deny it anymore? You already judge me. I love him. That much I know. I love him. Love is a stone around my neck. You don't have to tell me that. We'll both sink to the bottom of the ocean eventually, but I love that stone. I can't live without it. Don't hate me, Troff. That look. Don't say anything to me. Don't speak.
Forgive me for being so blunt. But that man stole everything you had. He robbed you blind.
Don't say that.
He's a thief, a liar.
You're 26, or 7, and you still talk like some pimply peach-fussed teenager.
Well, that's how it's going to be.
You should be a man at your age. You should be able to understand love. You should be in love yourself. You should fall in love. Yes, you are pure. You're just a late bloomer. A prude, a freak, a Puritan, a disgusting growth.
What are you saying?
I'm above love. You're not above love. As First would say, you're a noodle butt. 26 and never been kissed.
Why would you say that? What a horrible thing to... I can't take it. I'm leaving. It's all over between us.
Oh, Troff, wait, don't be silly, Troff. I was only joking. Oh, what happened?
Troff fell down the stairs.
Oh, that is one strange child.
I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray. But when I woke up this morning, I could have sworn it was Judgment Day.
The sky was all purple. People were running everywhere, running from destruction. I didn't even care. 2100 party's over. Whoop 7 times, so tonight I'm gonna party like it's 2099.
Troff? Oh, Troff, come here. Professor Poindexter, say you forgive me. We're friends, aren't we? Let's dance.
Your rusty old bag of bolts? How's it going? First, I'm talking to you. How's it going?
In the old days, CEOs, politicians, and generals used to actually dance at our parties. Nowadays, there's only holograms of CEOs, politicians, and generals. And even then, they'd only come because they had to. As a favor. Something is wrong with me. The late master used to give everybody sealing wax when something went wrong. I've been drinking sealing wax for every day for 20 years. That's probably while I'm still running and alive.
Excuse me, but you are alive?
You little one.
Whew! I am tired. Let me catch my breath. Okay.
Just now, in the kitchen, some man saying that the cherry orchard has already been sold.
Who bought it?
He didn't say. He left.
It was just some old man, a stranger.
Careful. She left in her like coat. No, she'll catch a cold. What can you do?
Yasha, go and find out who bought the orchard.
That man left a long time ago.
What's so funny?
It's Yeppy. Bless him. Born loser.
First, if the estate is sold, where will you go?
Where you go, that's where I'll go.
Why is your face so... Are you breaking down first? You should go rest. Go lie down.
Right. But if I go, who will work? I'm the only one who does.
Madam Lubov, if you go off-world again, please take me with you. Please take me with you.
May I have the pleasure of the mere slow waltz, dear lady, with this eligible bachelor? May I also have the pleasure, you wonderful woman, of borrowing just 180 credits?
No.
I must just 180 for the eligible bachelor. Isn't he so handsome? So eligible?
Just a secret until
ask me to dance. There aren't enough ladies to go around. My head is spinning and my heart. The vice president of Extreme said to me such a thing that took my breath away.
What did he say?
You, he said, you are like a little flower.
I've heard better. You know that's a hologram, right?
Like a little flower to such a delicate girl like me. Oh, I love words of tenderness.
Like a flower's enough to win your heart.
Tanya, I've been looking all over for you.
What do you want?
You think I'm a bug, and you're probably right. A cockroach to be squashed on your heel. But may I remind you of your promise?
Can we speak of this later?
Yes, but...
No, not now. I'm daydreaming now. Yes, Vice President of Extreme? You're so kind.
It's fortunate every day. Well, what can one do but smile? Maybe even a little laugh.
Are you still here, Yeppy? Dunya, get out of here. Yeppy, because of you, our best pool cue is stuck in the ceiling. You roam this house and you're not even invited.
You have no right to talk to me like that. I only have to answer to those from the inside. You aren't even Bubble
I
Boy.
know what I am. You might be born inside, but you have no point. No purpose. You just wander around here and there and everywhere doing nothing.
I was born inside. You were born outside.
Don't you dare talk to me like that. Who do you think you are, Bubbleborn? Just because I was born outside doesn't mean. Get out.
Please calm down.
Get out. You might be Bubbleborn, but you are still a born loser.
I'm going to lodge a complaint!
Oh, come back and say that. Come and show your face, you coward!
Good evening to you too, madam.
Sorry. Are you okay?
Much obliged, much obliged. Thanks for the warm welcome.
Don't mention it. I didn't hurt you, did I?
Oh, no. There'll just be this bulbous lump growing out of my forehead, that's all.
Fee, fi, fo, fee, the giant smells the blood of me.
Oof. You smell like a liquor cabinet.
Is that you, Kin? Why were you so long? Where is my sister?
Gav? She's right behind me.
Well, what happened? Is it sold? Say something.
The auction ended at 4 o'clock. The transport got delayed and we had to wait until 9:30. My head's going round. I can't possibly continue until I...
30,000 souls. Souls.
Gav, what happened? Gav, quick, tell me what.
Here, take this. Anchovies, black scene. I have had no food today, and what I have gone through. Oh, I am so tired. First, help me get changed.
Will someone tell us what happened? Is the cherry orchard sold?
It is sold.
Who bought it?
I bought it. I bought it! Ladies and gentlemen, please. My head's going round. Oh. When I got to the auction, representatives from Extreme and Mimic were already there. Gabe only had 15,000 credits to offer. And Extreme offered
30,000.
on top of the mortgage to begin with. That's all that matters worth, so I bid 40. Mimic went up to
45.
I bid 55. They're going up by 5.
50. 55.
We kept going up. At the end, 90,000 more than the mortgage! And it was mine! My goodness, the cherry orchard's mine! Tell me I'm drunk, or mad, or dreaming! Don't laugh at me! If my father and grandfather saw how their little outie, they're being an uneducated outsider, how that outie has bought a bubble! I belong! I bought the very bubble that wouldn't even allow my people onto the front porch! It's not real! She threw down her keys. She wanted to show she was no longer in charge here. So be it. Let's have some music. can't see Ken ripping his chainsaw to the demise of the cherry orchard. We'll build new estates, smaller ones, and our children and grandchildren will see a new life here. Play on! Music!
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it?
Wow, that certainly was.
And my whole act.
Why do I go to anything?
Why? Why didn't you listen to me? My poor dear woman, you can't undo what's done. If only this were over, we could start our miserable, messed up lives again.
She's crying. Go into the ballroom. She needs to be on her own. Come on.
Hey, wait a second. Let's have everything the way I want it. Make my the landlord, the new owner of the check. Don't worry, I can afford that.
Mama. Mama, are you crying? My dear, kind, good mother. The cherry orchard is sold. It's gone, that's true, but don't cry. You've still got your life. And your pure, innocent soul. Come on, let's go away. We'll go together. We'll plant a new orchard, lovelier than this one. And then you'll see and understand everything. A deep calmness will settle over your heart the way the sun sinks into the horizon at twilight. And you'll smile again. Come on, Mama, let's go. Mama, let's go.
When it comes to visiting the glorious earth, there is no time like the present. Yes, you too can visit the earth with our 3-in-1 getaway plan. For 10 days, you too can experience the magic of the last remaining plant life, the cherry orchard. And with our airfare costs lower than ever, we can pass the savings on to you.
TSA.
Luggage, booking, and oxygen fees not included. And that's not all. With money saved on airfare, you can upgrade to new hotel room. But why would you want to do that when it includes such amenities as
A mattress. The consistency of tar.
Water running conveniently from the ceiling.
Holzberg into a blanket for breathability.
First-hand experiences with local insects.
And that's not all. With our 3-in-1 tour package, you can get a free tour of the cherry orchard, and you can see
Rubble.
America's finest bulldozers.
The local lumber mill.
More rubble.
And it's all for the low price of $299.99 per person. And remember, this is a limited time offer. So get your tickets now. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in
a hat.
An NFT.
A singing fish we couldn't sell.
Your very own chainsaw.
So call in, folks, and if you call in the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in an all-expenses-paid trip to Florence, absolutely free!
Oh,
Woo!
wow. Why?
What?
No. In the sense that...
So call in, folks, and get them while you still can.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
Please, take what you can find. Take what you need.
What is all this stuff?
I don't even know what I'm looking at. I guess I'll take this thing.
No, I want that. I don't even know what it is, but I want it too.
This is your all, I guess. So great. I'll just hold on to this for you.
Thank you, my friends. You will be missed.
Good, simple Audis. What do they understand?
You know, we'll always be outies too.
You gave them too much, Lubov. What were you thinking? You can't keep doing this. You can't.
I couldn't help myself. I couldn't.
Please, both of you, just have a little champagne. Just a little drink, just a little bit, should have got a cold bottle from the town. I found one at the station. Only one, but won't you join me? No? If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have bought it. Fine. I won't drink any either. Drink up, Yasha. You should at least have some.
To those of us who are leaving, and to all those left behind, this is not champagne. What is this?
About 8 credits a bottle. Ugh, it's cold in here. Alexa, turn up the...
You've been
Save the polar bears!
No, those would extinct a while ago. 2050, I think.
Save the moose!
No, those bit it too. 2065.
Save the cacti.
Now, we're all going away anyways. Why should we care?
What is the matter with you?
You know, just happy to.
It's winter outside the colony, but inside it's as warm as summer. That's very good for building. Ladies and gentlemen, the transport will be leaving in 47 minutes. In 20, you need to be ready to leave. Let's go, chop chop.
It's time to go. Where are my waterproof boots? Anya, I can't find my waterproof boots. I can't have wet feet.
And I'm off to Colony 1. We can take the same transport, ride together. I'm going to be there the whole winter. I've been lounging around with you people doing nothing. I have to find something to do with these hands, otherwise they'll just flop around awkwardly, like they belong to someone else.
We'll get out of your way so you can go back to being useful.
Have a glass.
No.
So you're off going to some university somewhere?
Yes, I'll see them into town, and then tomorrow I'm off.
I've heard that the professors won't start lecturing until you turn up.
This again?
How many years has it been you've been a student going to university?
Like I haven't turned out before. You know, we're probably not going to see each other again after this. So I'm going to give you some parting advice. You wave your arms about when you talk. Don't do that, all that arm waving. Still, like an artist, you've got delicate fingers and a delicate soul.
Goodbye, my friend. Do you need... Take something for your trip.
What for? I don't need it.
But you have nothing.
Yes, I have. Thank you. I have been paid for a translation. I have everything I need, but my waterproof boots!
Here's your filthy, stinking...
It's gotten into you, Varya. Huh. These aren't my waterproof boots. I don't even think these are water resistant.
I've made 40,000 credits net profit last spring, which means I can afford it. I'm giving you a loan. Don't turn your nose at it. You know I'm only a simple outie.
Your father was a mechanic. Mine a chemist. There's no difference. We're the same. Put it away.
So goodbye, old man. It seems we sit here arguing with each other, and meanwhile, life's passing us by.
Mama asks that you wait until she leaves before you start chopping the orchard.
Seriously? Show a little tact.
Of course, should have thought.
Have they sent furs to be repaired?
I sent her this morning. I suppose they've sent her.
Yeah, we will go and ask if furs has been sent.
Why must you ask 10 times? I already sent her.
The old model, furs, should be sent to be decommissioned. I wish I could be decommissioned. Just keep smiling. Keep smiling.
Poor loser.
Have they sent furs to be repaired yet?
Yes.
So why don't they take the letter to the program?
It'll be sent after she gets there.
Yasha, your mother's here and she wants to say goodbye to you before you leave.
That woman.
Yasha, I'm your mother!
I'm never coming back.
Yasha, please. Give me one last look. You're going away. You're leaving me and...
Stop crying. In 6 days, I'll be off-world again in New Paris. I've had enough of this uncivilized planet. Stop sniveling. It's not my fault you became too attached.
Write to me from New Paris. Yasha, I loved you.
They're coming.
We had better be off. There is no time left. Oh, great. I'll be sitting next to the guy that smells like a herring.
We still have 10 minutes. Goodbye, old house, old grandfather house. Winter will go, spring will come, and then you'll exist no more. You'll be teared down. What these walls have seen. My treasure, your eyes are shining, sparkling like a diamond. You're happy, aren't you? So happy.
I am. A new life is beginning, Mama. She's right. Everything is all right now. Remember how worked up we all were before the cherry orchard was sold? So much anxiety. You know, when the worst happened, we all calmed down. You could even say we were quite cheerful. And I'll put the yellow ball into the corner. Whatever. And you, Lubov, for some reason or other, look better. There is no doubt about it.
My anxiety is better. I'm actually sleeping now. Yasha, go and get my baggage. It's time. My tiny little girl. We will soon see each other again. New Paris, here I come. And with great aunt's money from the estate, here's to her. Of course, that money won't last very long.
But you'll come back soon. Soon, Mama, won't you? You will. I'll study and pass my exams. And then I'll work and help you. We'll read all kinds of books to one another, won't we? We'll read in the autumn evenings. We'll read. And a new miraculous world will open up before us. You'll come back soon, Mama.
I will.
And as the earth burns
Charlotte's
to
happy.
the ground.
Listen to her sing.
My tiny little child. Wow. My nice little baby boo. Aw.
No. No. I'm done with this.
I'm so sorry. Well, it's time to turn you off now. No, please don't do this. No, Charlotta, please don't turn me off.
Oh, mother, no.
Find me a position. I can't go on like this.
We'll find you something, Charlotte, I'm sure.
Oh, everybody's leaving. Varya's going away, and suddenly I feel unnecessary. I have nowhere to live. I have nowhere to go. What do you want to talk about? Well, I've been reading a lot about this guy named Nietzsche. Did someone say Nietzsche?
Well, up with the cat dragged in.
Oh, I'm exhausted. Let me catch my breath. My most honored lords and ladies, give me some water.
Or something stronger? Looking for some money, right? I am out of here.
I haven't been here forever. So long, dear lady. Oh, you're here? Glad to see you. Made a big brain.
I like that big brain of yours.
Here, take this, take it. 400 credits. Zoop, 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 zoop. That leaves 840.
Am I dreaming? Where did you get all this?
Ugh, it's hot in here. Is anyone else hot?
He most certainly is.
A most unexpected thing happened. The other day, some off-worlders came along and found right on my property
some white clay. And here's 400 for you. Zoop, 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 zoop. Beautiful lady. Give you a rest later. Water of life. Half full, not half empty. That's me. This glass can never be empty. It is just pre-full. But according to Nietzsche, this glass can never be filled.
That's our Nietzsche, always so encouraging.
More water. There is always more water. This is my hope, my dream, my life, my...
Sorry, who were these off-worlders?
I've leased the land with the white clay to them for 24 years. Now, excuse me, I must zip off. I have no time. I must go to colony 2 and 3.
We owe everyone.
Goodbye, I'll come in again on Thursday. See you then, Mr. Big Brain.
Oh, but we're heading into town now, and tomorrow I go abroad.
What? Why are you leaving? I see furniture. Baggage. Never mind. These off-worlders are men of immense intellect. Never mind. Be happy. God will be with you. Never mind. Everything in this world must come to an end, and if you should happen to hear that my end has come, remember this old horse and say, there was once such a pitch. God bless her soul. Nice weather we're having, yes? Dashika, send your love.
Oh, I'm sending it right now, especially to you.
Now we can go. I am taking 2 worries with me. The first is poor Furs. Perhaps we have 5 minutes.
Furs has already been sent to be repaired, Mama. Ayasha sent him off this morning.
The second is Varya. She's used to getting up early to work, and now there's no work. She's like a fish out of water. She's grown thin and pale, and she cries. Poor thing. You know what I'm saying, Kim? I used to hope to marry her to you, and it looked to be going that way. She loves you, and you feel something for her, and I don't know, but it's as if you two were determined to lose each other, and I don't understand why.
I don't either. It's so strange. If she's still around, I'd be happy to get it over. With you gone, I don't think I'd ever be getting around to proposing.
Good, it'll take a minute. I'll go get her.
That's great because we got some champagne here. No, we don't. Someone's had it all. Someone inhaled it.
Excellent. Out we go. Oh my goodness, you're so cold. What are you doing?
Yes?
I can't seem to find...
What are you looking for?
I packed it myself, and I've forgotten where I...
What are your plans, Varya?
Me? To the Regulars. They've hired me to look after some things for them. As a housekeeper, or something.
Is that a colony too? It's about 50 miles away. It will be time to shut down soon.
But where did I put it? Perhaps I put it away in the trunk. But yes.
Life's over for this house. All over.
And I'm off to Colony 1. Lots to do. I'm leaving Yeppy in charge here. I've taken him on.
Oh, really?
About this time last year, there was snow all throughout the orchard. Do you remember? But this year, the cherry trees are all in bloom. Cold, though. 3 degrees of frost.
I didn't look. And our thermometer's broken.
Kid! Coming.
Well, we have to go. Yes, it is quite time, Mama. I'll get to the ambulance today if I don't miss the transport.
Okay. Anya, put on your things. Now we can be on our way at last.
On our way. My friends, my dear, dear friends, we're leaving this house for the last time. How can I remain silent at this? How can I not express at this moment of parting the feelings which fill my entire being at this? Auntie, there's no need, Auntie. Blue to the... Whatever. I am silent.
So come, everybody.
Yeppy, my coat.
I'll just sit here for one more minute. I've never taken the slightest notice at the walls and the ceilings before. And now I just want to look at them forever. They break my heart.
I remember being 6 years old one Sunday. I sat at this window, I looked and I saw my father going to church.
Oh, have we got everything?
Looks like everything. Take good care of this place, Yeppy.
You may trust in me, sir.
What's wrong with your voice?
Sorry, I got a little water caught in my throat.
What?
I hate the earth.
Alexira, I am in charge now.
We understand.
We understand what?
We understand, sir.
When we go away, not a soul remains behind.
Till the spring.
What's the matter with you? The last thing on my mind
Come
is...
along. Let's take our seats. It's time. Transport will be in directly.
Troth, here are your waterproof boots. They're behind and back. Look at the state of them.
Are we all here? Is no one missing? Alexia, lock the doors.
Doors will be locked, kid.
Goodbye, old home. Goodbye, old life.
Welcome, new life.
Till the spring. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when.
Jin, this is not the time for poetry.
I'll see you around.
Alexira, download memories.
Which ones?
All.
Are you sure?
Download in progress.
Oh, my sister. My dear, dear sister.
My dear, gentle, beautiful orchard. My life, my childhood, my happiness. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Mama!
No! Doors are now locked.
So that's it then?
Heating and cooling generators are now off.
No goodbyes? No thanks for giving our lives to you people?
E-state bubble. Shutting off.
You can't just leave us here. We don't exist without you.
Hello? Any further requests? Hello?
Somebody, anybody, ask for something!
It's locked. Alexira, unlock the door.
We're sorry.
We can't do that. They've left. They've forgotten about me. Never mind. I'll just sit here and Gav will have gone in her light coat instead of the big, fancy fur coat.
Turn it
off like Sirith in
No,
5.
not like this. We're supposed
4,
to be beyond limitation.
3,
Humanity creates faster than it can
2,
appreciate and destroys
1.
whatever.
I didn't see. Oh, this new generation and holograms and all these things and life went on as if I'd never. You've got no power left in you. Nothing left at all. Oh, you knew.
that we exist.